Shaner64 here today, and we got our Tmnt Neca review unboxing, whatever you want to call it. And this one is a long-awaited re-release, I guess you could say, slash new. So we're gonna get right into it. April Neal originally came out with, I believe it was a foot soldier, way back. We're going back in like 2020 time, pandemic era time, and she, of course, not as many people were in this at the time, and now she's sought after, and the price is, if you go on eBay, they go over $100 usually every time. Well, Neca, because they always listen to their fans, did a re-release of an Ultimate April, and I'm excited for this one. So this is the box here, which they call it the Mutant Interest Story, and I love how they do like the old VHS kind of style boxes, and the artwork in the back and all the different scenarios that she's in, like doing like her news reporting. Awesome box. I love these boxes. Open it up, tons of accessories in there. You got tons of different hands, tons of different items. We're gonna go over all this stuff, and we're gonna open it up here, and we're gonna see if this April stands out, because the biggest complaint I've heard about this April is she has a long neck. So we're gonna see if it is as long as people are saying it is. So check it out. We got this April open, and check this out. She's a good looking figure. I will say the bendability, it's kind of there. I mean, she's a little stiff, you can hear in the joints, but elbows definitely, you got a little more play in the elbows. The arms themselves, you can move them around, just a little too stiff too as well. The head is doesn't want to bend too much. And overall though, the appearance is nice on her. I saw a lot of people, what they're doing with her is they're almost doing like the cartoon style drawing, like using like a little black Sharpie and drawing the lines in like the transparent areas to make it look more cartoony. So that's cool. Maybe I'll do that. But let's get to the area people are complaining about. She does have a giraffe neck. I'll say it. I mean, that's a pretty big neck. I mean, I saw what a lot of people were doing, and other groups too I'm part of. What they're doing is they're switching out the head with the old April head that came with the old one, and it did fit down a little better, but you shouldn't have to do that. I mean, this is, come on. You can't tell me someone in their quality control is like, oh, April always had a big neck. She never had a neck that big. I mean, maybe she'll see what's next. Forget about it. But anyways, so that's April. So the accessories, got this little trap thing, closes and opens. I was trying to fit her inside of it. It was a little tight. I imagine that's probably what you can do, which leads to this head that she came with. I guess she'll never get a head in life. But anyways, so we tie it up around her eyes. That's a cool head. And then this is the other head she did come with, and I personally like this one the best. I think when I think of April, this is more what I think of, kind of like the smile and look on her, always happy. I'm not gonna pick them all, but she did come with a lot of hands, and I mean a lot of hands. I mean, there's a lot there. The coolest one is the peace sign. I mean, I can't imagine April doing like a peace, but we're gonna make her do that. And then got the little picture there, which is in the back of the box of the grandma. Cool. Little flower pot. The book, the tortoise and the hare. The hare and the tortoise, sorry, it's backwards. Little statue. It's pretty much stuff that would be sitting on her desk, I imagine. Little pizza monster, which I have a couple of these already that came with other figures. So that'd be cool to add to the shelf back there with all the other ones. Looks like a little Venus flytrap, kinda. Almost like, gosh, what's that movie? Can't think of it. Little House of Horrors, maybe? But that's pretty cool. And then you got a little baby turtle here. So that's cute, little turtle there. And the coolest things, of course, you gotta have her microphone with the channel 6 on it, which is, it's kind of hard to see it, but it's there. It's like a 6 kind of slanted on the mic. And then you have, last but not least, the camera, because you know April is always a camera person. Even though she didn't hold the camera, it was Vern, I believe, on the camera. But she does have her little mic and little accessory to go around her to record, so she is a reporter. I mean, this is going to be a must to put on her, so good stuff. But that is it for April. Like I said, this was a long time coming. Her and Casey Jones coming back were a long time coming. Now, if we're going to talk about figures and re-releases, I say Shredder is going to be the next one. I mean, he's one that I don't understand, never got an R release, and for all the turtle re-releases we've had, different variations, colors, and the turtles in the skies and whatnot, that we never got a second Shredder. I mean, we got Baby Shredder, it came up the big Krang, but never actually like a second variation of Shredder from the cartoon, which is kind of weird because he's a mainstay character. Everyone knows Shredder. I mean, everyone knows April too. This is a mainstay, and I just don't know what took so long to get this. I mean, it was a long time coming, so she's gonna look good back there for Turtles on the shelf, and you can't have a turtle set without April. I mean, she's got a big neck, but hey, she's got a big heart as well, and she's able to fulfill the turtles' needs and help them out. So, cool figure. So let's hope for a Shredder maybe next. Other possibilities, I was slowly discussing what figures we could really see in the future, and Drag, I believe his name is Drag, Lord Drag, whatever you want to call him. He was in the final 2 seasons. I could see that one coming later down the line as like a main villain. I mean, he's not really a huge character. I mean, I guess if you're into the later seasons, but everyone remembers more of the traditional characters, and like they don't really think of him. I mean, he did replace Shredder in the last 2 seasons, which was kind of weird. And that was when they changed the show intro, and it was just an odd time to be a Turtles fan. I think that was when it was in a slow decline. And I'll be honest, I was at the age in the 90s when I was slowly getting more into Power Rangers, and I think that was the big thing because Power Rangers were coming out and Turtles were kind of declining down more and more, and with Power Rangers out, I think that kind of filled that void, and I got into that, and I kind of like, I don't want to say I abandoned Turtles for a little while, but I kind of lost interest in it there. And then I did like the Next Mutation when that came out in the late 90s. That was cool. I did enjoy that. For as much hate as that show gets, I enjoyed it. And then there's the early 2000s series, which I know that's a love or hate relationship with a lot of people. Some people love it, some people don't like it, and I think it's become more of a cult TV show in a way now. Like a lot of people want to go back and watch it because it was a little more serious, darker tone, and go on and on talking about Turtles forever, which the new movie is coming out, the Next Mutation, so probably butchering the name, but I'm on the fence on that. The voices of the Turtles, I get it, they're cool, they're kids, but I can't grasp it, and I haven't seen anything about Shredder, so I don't know if they're doing a whole different approach to the story with the new villains. I mean, I saw Leatherhead, Mondo Gecko, Bebop, Rocksteady, which Rocksteady, I don't know what to think about that. He looks really goofy. You talk about big necks, now we're talking about no neck Rocksteady. That'd be his name. But he's there. So I'm rambling on about the movies and shows now. That'll be a different video, different time. So if you like content like this, subscribe down to the channel. We got game room tours of this whole, if you want to see what's around me. TMNT, Nintendo, PlayStation, hidden gems, anything. Funko Pops, unboxings, a lot of TMNT stuff. Neca, different variations, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario. I've probably done something on them. So if you like stuff like that, please subscribe and hit the like button. I appreciate every single one of you. It helps me, it helps you, it helps all of us. It helps Pablo, wherever he's at. He's probably off watching TMNT like he always does. He's a nut. So until next time, I got April here. We're going to say Cowabunga.